Good morning all, CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday morning, July 8th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of SPY, IWM, and QQQs. And as you can see, all three of these indices, along with the rest of the market, looking to trade lower, at least early this morning. Looks like we're coming out of a 3-day balance in SPY to the bear side, right? So there's going to be a change. Very heavy volume already. 75 minutes to go prior to the opening. We're already at 2 million. Incredibly, right? How the market picks up volume on the downside. We will be taking out a lot of downside destinations, it looks like. We spoke about this, how our destinations were far and wide apart. And these algorithms are going to go and search them out. Well, they're taking out a bunch of them right now. So let's get to what we're looking at this morning with destinations and a game plan. So right now on the upside, we're trading at 428.20 right now. So if we open below 427.92, we'll have a 12-wide POC that would become an upside destination if we are to open below it, right? We still have a lot of time. We're wiping out single prints, it looks like, from July 1st. That small gap I had from July 1st, possibly. Right now, so upside with the gap, our first destination, again, if we don't open below that 12 wide, would be 431.51, which is yesterday's low. So right now, that's a gap of 350 ticks. It's a pretty large gap to the upside. Then we wouldn't have anything to 434.68, which is my overnight high. And then 434.76, which is yesterday's high, an all-time high. Now, I did not have a poor high, but it was only by 2 cents. ES does. ES was also 9 wide yesterday. So that POC is now going to be an upside destination for them. Now, for the downside. Right now, we're trading again at 428. We still have 75 minutes to go. We did have single prints. Right now we're taking out yesterday's low in 430.01. We had single prints at 429.82 to 78. Most likely those are gone. Then we had a daily low of 428.80, and then for me, filling a small gap, 428.78 from the first. Most likely that's gone. Price probe, 428.38. Well, right now we're trading right around there. So we don't know if that's going to be taken out or not. Then that 12 wide of 427.92, 427.58 afternoon pullback low from June 30th, 427.52. Remember, we had a lowest accepted price from the 30th. So here's the 30th. Again, I have this in 8-tick increments so we can get yesterday's range and the gap in it. But here's all these. Here's your 12 wide. Here's your afternoon pullback. B was the lowest accepted price. 427.18 is that daily low. 427.13 daily low. Then, here comes a very visual area. 425.89, which is a weekly low and poor low, and it's just above the 20-day moving average, which right now is 425.87. So if we're to pull back another $2.5, those levels come into play. And 425.55 daily low. Please write all these down so you don't have to continually repeat them. So, what is the game plan? Again, there's for now and for 9:30. People will be screaming gap and go and things of that nature. When you have a gap of 350 cents, that's a large gap, right? To me, it becomes a flip of a coin if this market wants to have some sort of inventory adjustment and take out some of the weak shorts and pull up, or do they really want to push down and continue lower? Unless you get into a real visual point, I wouldn't do anything and let a period form. Now, can you take a long against that visual lowest accepted price? Our overnight low right now is 427.60. Again, you can't make this stuff up. The lowest accepted price from June 30th is 427.52. The pullback was 427.58. So right now, the pre-market low is right at that very, very visual level. Can you take a long against it? You can the first time. I would use We had two daily lows very close to each other. I would use those two daily lows as my out below that. Because if you get below it with acceptance, then they will possibly go test the weekly low and the 20-day moving average. But the first time here, you might get a bounce against that level between, say, 427, 427.50. That's a call play early, okay, if we get down there. If we open below it, I'm not looking for a long down there. Now, as far as a short play, do I want to take a short right away, down $3.50? I do not. Yes, we're going to have lower value. Yes, we're going to have a nice size gap. But I'd rather see if this market gets some sort of inventory adjustment where your risk reward becomes better on a short play. There's not, again, if we open below 427.92, you're going to be right around that 12 white POC. But if we open above it, it's still a downside destination. There's really nothing to lean on as far as taking a short initially. There's nothing until the gap. So be smart. You're going to have all day to trade. Look, the lifeline of a trader, a day trader, is volume and volatility. We should get that this morning. So you're going to have multiple opportunities. There's no reason at 9:30 to say, I have to place a trade. If in the next 75 minutes this gap is less, then I start considering taking a put play against yesterday's low. But if we're still around this area, I'm going to wait again initially for a short, and I would possibly take a long the first time against that lower level I just spoke about. Look at Russell. Russell's trading down right at that level. We said we came out of an inside week to the downside, 219.13 I believe it was. Look where we're trading, 219.23. We're right there. And triple Q's is down at the 355 level. So let's go to the charts right now and show you a couple of things. So first off, here's the weekly in SPY. Right now it's still healthy. The monthly is certainly healthy. And right now the weekly is healthy. Right? We don't worry. We don't come into balance until we take out 425.89. Right now we're $2 away from it. Now it's Thursday. If we ought to get there and take it out at some point, well, then possibly you could have an outside week down. But again, we're not sure about that just yet. So the weekly's okay. Monthly's up, weekly's up. Daily, right? Markets don't go bull bear. We went bull, balance, now we're coming out bear. So the shortest time frame to daily right now is attempting to come out bear. So again, that's what we have to focus on. Now, let's look at a couple of the other ones since we are having these moves. So here's the Russell. Here's your inside week. We said they come out of it. Their ultimate destination, not ultimate, but their first destination is 221.13, then 219.19. That's exactly where we are. That's a very important level right here. If they don't hold 219 level, well then ultimately you're going to probably test somewhere around the bottom of this balance, which starts at 211.50 and then ultimately down to the 207 level. So again, I think the weekly low of May 24th is important. Remember the 228.10 level this week here. We battled it. Look how many times back and forth through it. Well, they finally got accepted back into it. Guess what? The bottom of that low is 208.03. Right close to the bottom of that ultimate destination if we don't hold the 219 level. And then on the triple Qs, oh, let me show you one other thing. Right? Markets don't go bull bear. Well, they had gone bull on the daily in IWM. Balance. Came out of balance 2 days ago. Bear, bear, and now today bear. That's how the market works. And then on the triple Qs, again, their monthly is still healthy. Their weekly is still healthy. Unless they take out 350.72, the weekly's fine. The daily is coming into a major balance now, right? They went bull, balance, bull, and now this morning we're trading at 354.78, right? So we're taking out yesterday's low, taking out Tuesday's low, and we're right below Friday's low. So you're going to be coming into a nice 4-day balance here on the daily. Let MGI be your guide. Come join us at CamelbackTrading.org where we walk you through these days, especially these type of days, to keep you out of trouble and help you make educated decisions when it comes to taking your trade. Good luck trading today. Have a great day. Subscribe to this channel, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.